So now that the latest live stream from the Blue Protocol devs are over, let's take a couple minutes and talk about exactly what was changed. Remember, the closed beta registration for the game does close at the beginning of next month, so if you haven't applied already, you're gonna want to. I have a guide for how to actually register on my website, mmobile.tv. Just go ahead and click the link in the description in the pinned comment to head on over to it. We also have a large community subreddit for the game dealing with updates, news, and it's kind of just like a place to discuss the game with other interested players. You should definitely join. Now, let's start this off with the most important announcement, the announcement that most of you guys were waiting for. What business model do Bandai Namco plan on using for Blue Protocol? Well, in their Q&A, it was revealed actually that Blue Protocol will be going free to play. Yeah, but not only will the game be free to play, it will also feature an additional season pass, which will act similarly to how it does in Battle Royale games and will offer small premium incentives that they promise will not give any player an advantage over others. They've made it very clear that no outfits, no accessories, nothing will provide stats or bonuses to players in-game. There will also be a functional cash shop available, which honestly stands to reason. This is a free MMO after all, and that is pretty much to be expected. I mean, let's be real here, without one, they are probably not going to make any money at all. They did state that the only items available in the store will be cosmetic items, outfits, limited time outfits, and items that will not impact the game or gameplay overall. Then there were some questions regarding character customization, such as if it's possible to alter your character's appearance once you've created them. There is no system in place right now, but they're working on allowing for players to alter their skin color, hairstyles, facial hair, and more in the future. You can also select your character's voice from a selection of preset voices, and finally, names are not locked to a single character, which, I don't know, I'm gonna be kind of honest with you guys here. That is a little weird. They went on to state that it will be allowed to have more than one character with the same name. This means that potentially we're gonna have hundreds, if not thousands, of different Kiritos running around. Yeah, and at the same time, this is going to make it weird to like add friends or block people, which I guess is going to instead have to be done on kind of like an account level, similarly to how World of Warcraft does it with the BattleNet system. They're planning on adding a guild system into the game in the future. Currently, there is no guild functionality implemented whatsoever. However, that is specifically for this closed beta. The next closed beta may feature a functional guild system, and it is definitely confirmed to be in the live version of the game. They went on to state that they didn't want to force players to have to join a guild to participate in content or gate. I'm sorry about the beeping. Like, there are people moving in right across from our apartment. Like, this is the most inopportune time that they could have chosen to have done this. They went on to state that they didn't want to force players to have to join a guild to participate in content or gate content behind needing them. So like partying with other players, the game is targeted at being possible without the need for groups, guilds, or parties. Crafting is also present in game. During the alpha test, you could craft weapons and were capable of gathering resources in the form of mining or harvesting materials via gathering and then straight up murdering monsters. They plan on adding in various types of social activities moving forward as well, such as fishing, casinos, and even player housing. However, they're doing this kind of slowly and carefully, and it's important to them to make sure to release them in a complete functional form. As of right now, there is going to be no PvP in game. Specifically, they stated that this hasn't been planned yet, meaning that there is no functional form of PvP currently implemented, nor do they have plans for it in the foreseeable future. There is an arena planned, but that is actually going to be the player grouping up with a full team and fighting against another full team of enemy-controlled AI monsters. While they did state that PvP isn't currently planned, PvP in Japanese MMOs have always been heavily underutilized, like in Final Fantasy XIV and Phantasy Star Online 2, so, you know, I guess it kind of makes sense, really. Interestingly, they also went on to elaborate on classes. Initially, they stated that there would only be 4 classes available. However, as of their latest livestream, they have confirmed that they're already working on the creation of additional classes. Whether this means that they'll all be a DPS is up for discussion, but this could mean dedicated tanks and healers somewhere down the line. Worth noting is that they mentioned they were working on it, preparing for additional classes, not that they were finalized or would be ready to actually create anytime in the near future. It could be planned for the full launch of the game, or it could come in DLC form after the launch. One topic that players were really invested in having answered was concerning controller support. Thankfully, the devs actually elaborated on that as well, stating that they are actively working on providing support for a large variety of console controllers, and that there are already quite a few PC controllers already supported. Then they went on to showcase new features like the class skill trees. The Aegis Fighter was used as reference, and these images along with the info is courtesy of the Blue Protocol DB website, by the way, which I'm actually going to be linking to in the description below. Skill points are used to unlock various skills, with skill points being obtainable through leveling and questing. A lot of you are interested in seeing the new skill tree system in action, so you should be glad to see that it's actually pretty extensive. The next live stream is going to take place on February 27th, ahead of the final week for closed beta registration. If you're interested in learning more after their next live stream, go ahead and join our subreddit. Otherwise, this is pretty much it until the next video, which I'm probably going to go ahead and publish sometime next week after their third and final live stream. Hopefully you guys are as excited about all of this as I am. But hey, that's just my opinion, my impressions of the latest news regarding Blue Protocol. What do you guys think though? Let me know down in the comment section below and let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Someday soon, I'm gonna make it.